Salve, rapaziada, tudo beleza com vocês? Aí, segurou aqui, galera, e bora aí para mais um gameplayzinho. Hoje trazendo para vocês aqui Return to Monkey Island, esse point and click, show de bola, antigo pra caramba. Vai sair uma versão nova aí, então bora jogar, galera. Ó, vamos lá pro gameplay. Deixa eu só ajeitar aqui.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
Isso, what
Wonder
like?
if it's real.
Isso pode ser real.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes,
sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Só
I once
beleza.
got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
O que você quer, Chuck? Ah, tá. Vamos mexer nesse cara aqui.
Wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world. Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese.
Sounds real.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
Escorco... O que é o nome disso aqui? Escorco Bulldogs. É coisa do gordo comer essas coisas aqui. É, ué. Escorco Bulldogs.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure.
Scurvy dogs?
If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Ah, por favor.
Please?
Aí.
Can't you
Please?
spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Ah, melhor deixa pra lá.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Opa, vamos pegar essa chave aqui então.
Did you?
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Pegar a chave. Aqui, pegamos.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Bora. Vamos lá pra fora. Ele falou pra gente ir aonde? Ah, na casinha do banheiro. Então, a gente pegou a chave do banheiro, que é aqui
They call
no
it a scurvy
caso.
dog. Good. You unlocked it.
Yeca, que nojo.
Ugh, what is this stuff? Smells the same as the toilet.
I can stand on my head without
Gross.
Não.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
Você
No
não
way.
procura na privada.
You do it.
Sem
Okay.
sangue.
Gross.
A gente achou aqui uma parada.
It isn't a piece of eight, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of eight.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Entendi, galera. Entendi que aqui é a moedinha. Ah, vamos lá. Vamos comprar o lanche aqui. Espetinho. Ah, espetinho. Olha lá, ó. Pedir algo... Tá.
Now what?
Nós queremos 2 Bar Bulldogs.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure.
Scurvy Dogs.
If you give me a piece of 8.
Vamos dar um dinheiro pra ele. Aqui, ó.
What can we get with this?
O bicho confundiu um pedaço de metal
Tastes
com
like a
dinheiro.
piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Nossa, cheio de mosca. Eca, que nojo. Eu não devolvi o...
So good. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Cara, vamos
It
examinar
unlocks
isso
the
aqui.
outhouse.
Perambular, explorar, encontrar nossos pais de verdade. Ok, galera. Não, mas não é isso não. Vamos lá voltar lá? Vou botar a chavinha de volta aqui, né?
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Vou falar com o
I
Chucky.
wonder where those 2 people we were following went.
Ah,
I
é
want
verdade.
some 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Vamos lá.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat. shot from kids. They started then, the current, but you can still find the old kind around sometimes. But collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, that's to prevent the little most ink about third. Oh, but the word they're called, yeah.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
Ela perdeu uma,
At
né?
home, I've got a
pra
collection
aprender.
of old Scurvy Dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Tá. Ah, ela não deu... É isso, né? Vencer na corrida. Alimentar o pato. Colocar molho no meu Scurvy Dog. Praticar lutas de espadas. Hã? Vamos lá, gordinho, vamos lá, vamos resolver esse quebra-cabeça aqui. Ah, vamos perguntar pra galera aqui. O que é isso aqui?
Yes?
A gente pode pegar um pão para alimentar o pato?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Ué? Que pato
I
fofinho.
want to feed the duck!
Vamos lá. Tem essa
I
cesta
wonder
aqui.
what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
Gotta run.
How rude.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Ketchup? É, no chão? Vamos pegar então. Yeah,
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Ah, vamos. O que a gente
In
tem que achar
France,
aqui?
they call a scurvy dog a chien score butt.
Ah, vamos procurar um trevo de 4 folhas.
Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Achei.
I found one.
I got one.
Awesome.
There was still one
Incrível.
left. Darn.
É, o que tem aqui ainda, galera? Ah, tá. O que eu tenho pra fazer? Alimentar o pato, colocar molho no meu Scurvy Dog, praticar luta de espada, fazer um pedido no pulo do desejo. Ok, galera. Então é isso. Vamos lá, então. Isso aqui agora... Credo, é isso mesmo? Eca, que nojo. Dá uma mordida no Scurvy Dog. Credo. Vai vomitar. Trouxa. Beleza.
I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Ups. Patinho fofinho. Tá, galera. Temos um pãozinho aqui. Vamos lá.
It looks full.
Beleza, ele tá satisfeito. Ah, a gente tem ali, ó. Aqui é fight.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll
No
never
way.
catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Opa, tem fazendo pedido no Poço dos Desejos. Acho que é esse aqui. Pegar moeda.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Vamos jogar. Desejo um Chuck, tem um bigode. Desejo que diz planta legal. Desejo.
I wish for another scurvy dog.
Those things are bad for you.
Whoa.
Olha lá que louco! Caiu.
Told you so.
Eu avisei. Que legal. É isso, né? Encontrar nossos pais de verdade. Ok. Vamos lá, galera. Que é aqui mesmo. Já fez todos. Ah, o pai dele ali, que na realidade esse é o personagem do Retorno do Monkey
Hey, Dad.
Island.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one.
Essa é boa.
See, there was a rumor going around that my
Rumor do
old
LeChuck,
nemesis,
meu
LeChuck,
velho arqui-inimigo.
had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Beat it at a punch. Galera, vamos deixar aquele likezera critical pra nós aí, beleza? Pra dar uma força. Tamo junto, bora lá. Ilha do Sopapo. Sopapo. Return to...
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Então quer dizer que o arqui-inimigo dele tá montando uma expedição. Legal. LeChuck raptou minha esposa. Ele é um pirata zumbi fantasma malvado terror do mar. Nós temos sido inimigos por toda a minha carreira. Ele rouba todas as minhas melhores ideias. Eu estou montando a minha expedição. Estou montando a minha expedição. Minha. O que ele fala aqui é? LeChuck, capitão, ele é um pirata zumbi fantasma malvado do terror dos mares.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
Ele diz a mesma coisa. Ele roubou todas as
That
minhas
guy
melhores.
steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me.
Ele é um pirata zumbi. Deixa eu ver o que mais. Ele raptou minha esposa.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
Não se resgatou sozinha. Pirata zumbi fantasma.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Mini
I detect
sentinela.
a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
Well, I was just about to head down there. Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Vamos falar, né? Quem tá dormindo aqui, velho?
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
No fundo do bar. Um troféu de pesca, uma baleia gigante. Um troféu de baleia gigante.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders.
Get lost.
Não sabia que havia ocorrido uma mudança na chefia.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did
Ninguém
nobody
lembrou
remember
de te
to
avisar.
notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Onde estão os três homens mais velhos que costumam
Where are
ficar
the
aqui?
3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Eu me chamo Tramplewood. Vocês devem ter ouvido falar de mim. Apenas pirata. Beleza.
Just a humble pirate, unworthy to be in your august presence.
And yet, here you are.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Exactly, it's a raid.
Fine. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the target?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Tesouro de valor monetário incalculável.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Poderia fazer valer a pena se vocês me ajudassem a conseguir.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Vai pegá-la no seu lugar. Vocês pelo menos poderiam me dizer aonde conseguir um navio?
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
pouco de suporte posso resolver.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Ah, quer ver que é?
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going? Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Putz, não consegui. Boa e velha armadura de cavalo. Isso. Obter e encontrar um navio. Encontrar o segredo aí. Ah, tá. O que mais? Nos fundos da cozinha, o troféu adega uma baleia gigante. Vai tá de novo?
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Ah, conhecia dele. Tudo na paz?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Ele está bem, ainda inteiro. Ainda no serviço público, combatendo os escorbuto agora.
We're apart more often than I'd like.
But you're still...
Oh yeah, we're still. We've just each got a lot on our plate. It's a two-plate relationship.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Está diferente.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey!
São os manés. Eu mencionei que isso.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. Two birds with one stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Vai roubar mesmo? De novo com bom trabalho.
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Acho que estou ouvindo quem? Ouvindo quem? Ouvindo o inspetor de saúde.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Yeah, caverns.
Active little guys, aren't they? pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Alimentos.
Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way. Well, it's definitely a mop. The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old." I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Looks like a mugshot. Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Guybrush. Estava torcendo para você aparecer aqui na história. Gostoso. Como está indo o seu projeto de prevenção no scurvy?
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Parece que nós dois conhecemos a Capitã Madison.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secretive Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Tenho 9. Você provavelmente precisa ir. Me sinto melhor só em falar com você.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. Going out of business? This place is an institution. They're having a half-off sale. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprise. Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Caramba.
It seems to be stuck closed. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine. and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hello. Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
That's for hats. And please, don't touch the glass.
Mais nada, né? Já perguntei tudo.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Chaves de ouro. Bom, sair, né? Não é ali. Visitar prisão.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Guybrush Threepwood?
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
O estilo de desenho, né? Agora mudou, né? Novidade, estou indo atrás do segredo da Ilha dos Macacos.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Mencionou por qual crime te prender? Imagino que você estar aqui quando eu...
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Colher flores no jardim do governador parece uma decisão
Picking
ruim.
flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
How's your day going?
It's hopeless. this has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Morreu na produção. Ah, não. Skywalker Ranch, lembra? É difícil de ter. Ué, o que eu fiz? Ah, mano, sério, o que eu fiz? Chato, velho. O que eu fiz? Não entendi, cara. O que era ali, cara? Memórias? Antes. Ah, beleza, vamos falar com nosso importante.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son.
Ah, pena
oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Eu realmente queria comprar navio com
I was
você.
really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Dicas sobre roubar o navio com
Any
alguém.
tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Poderia conseguir um navio com você depois da sua
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know, as long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep. You look like you're having a good time.
Estaleiro, observatório, cidade. Fechando as portas. É. Com bar, vou tentar fazer ali o caminho, né?
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Não tem nenhum cargo de chefia, é isso que você quer? Ó?
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Então, cirurgião, eu poderia ser um caneiro, talvez marujo. Poderia ser um segundo oficial.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck, sobrinho.
Andrew LeChuck, nephew.
Oh, ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Entendi, cara.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stop. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer.
Ele
Inquire
pediu
here.
esfregão, né? Vamos lá no bar. Eu sei que tinha um.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years, you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Fui declarado marco. O lugar parece diferente do que me lembrava.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Se você não tira o botão, pergunte-me sobre LOL.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Caraca, velho.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes! Today.
Now get lost.
Ah, é jogo, mano. Que da hora.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
What was that you were trying to tell me about mops before?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Como posso encontrar árvore?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
E agora? Pegão.
It's amazing what you can achieve if the food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Com certeza, galera. Eu vou ter que fazer o esfregão.
Stay away from my mop.
Não é aqui, né?
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Esfregão. Ué?
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay. Looks sort of like an eye. Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Que a gente seja comunicado. Última vez que você tomou banho.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Você nunca deve ter desistido de ter uma mesa. Como está sendo, governadora?
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine pode cuidar de tudo sozinha. Ela não precisa de mim. Eu não estou automaticamente envolvido em tudo que Elaine faz. Sabe por quê? Elaine diz que o programa está sendo sabotado pela Capitã Madison.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
A mansão não mudou.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Feitiços mortes antigas, carregar.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
It's thicker than I would have imagined. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Chegamos aqui. Onde que a gente vai? Deixa eu ver. Cara, não dá pra vir. Papéis
It's a lot of work
oficiais.
being governor.
Não posso subir, né? Talvez eu ande um pouco pela casa.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Tá bom, você não quer que eu vou, não vou. Será que vai ter alguma coisa de árvore aqui, galera? Ei, vamos ver.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Pequeno navio.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Era aqui que Carla morava.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. It's cracker mix. Some assembly required. It doesn't seem interested. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
Ler para o guarda, papagaio, falar.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. There's some very tiny writing on it. What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. That's a nice ore.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Vamos lá. O que a gente pegou aqui? Pedaço de metal.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Era ele.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Beleza. O azar. Saí do museu, galera. É mais só isso, não tem mais nada.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. A classic specimen of Alata needlius, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. A classic specimen of Alata needlius, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. Purple flowers. These must be teasel, or alliums, or clematis.
Por ali.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Observatório. Não. Está livre. Vamos lá.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined.
Embarcações.
It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. It always looks bigger on this side of the island. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Acho que é lá, mas eu precisava... E agora?
I remember when this place used to be wall-to-wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
Só árvores. Ilha Sopapo.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Sim,
Hi there, little guy.
Será que dá pra ir pra lá? Não, não.
I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
Nah, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication. Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Receita pra você conseguir. Atrás de você um macaco de 3 cabeças. Não. Posso perguntar novamente sobre... Não. Onde ele disse ter comido o prato que você quer que faça?
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Então quer dizer que eu tenho que ir lá pra mansão de novo.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Não entendi, ela não quer falar com ele, cara.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ah, entendi. É tipo uma quiz aqui, essas coisas. Ah, meu Deus.
It's thicker than I would have imagined. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It's soft and extra fuzzy. This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years. It's good for relieving stress, especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It's a lot of work being governor.
Bom, produção não vai ter. Deixa eu ver, não é?
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Eu não teria mapa para o segredo, não. Uma árvore para fazer.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Fale novamente sobre o que você precisa para fazer um mapa para a árvore fragante.
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Por acaso, você não tem nenhum mapa, a cidade parece estar bem
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Fala-me novamente sobre porque não teria uma.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Bye.
Mas é isso aí então, galera. Isso foi mais um gameplay de joguinho novo. Retorno to Monkey Island, um point and click. Com vários diálogos, várias coisas pra ler. É um joguinho diferenciado, no padrãozinho antigo. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Valeu, é nóis!